So I just rewatched Tarzan from 1999, and I want to talk about it. I have seen this movie so many times. Well, here's a story from whenever I was a kid. So my dad used to work at a flea market. He would come home every weekend, bring home a couple VHSs. One weekend, he decided to bring home 10. Out of those 10 was Tarzan, and I was born in 2003, so this movie was way before I was alive. But I watched it and I loved it, and I watched this movie at least once a year, every single year, because this is one of my favorite Disney movies, one of my favorite animated films. It's one of the best films in the Disney Renaissance, and that's saying a lot, because the Disney Renaissance is like up to here when it comes to just being amazing. So yeah, I adore this movie, and do I really have to explain the plot of Tarzan? It's Tarzan, but animated. But I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite moments in this movie, some of the songs I love, and just why I adored. I love this movie so much. Starting off with the opening scene, it is incredible. It is one of the best opening scenes ever. Watching this again tonight was just so good because the movie starts out and see Tarzan's parents and him fleeing. See this ape family having this kid, and then a jaguar happens, and the jaguar takes out both the kid and Tarzan's parents, and so the ape family is left without a child, and Tarzan is left without parents. And it's one of the most beautifully done moments in Disney. I really do wish Disney would come back to doing this again, which they kind of have. They're starting to make some really good movies again. But man, this opening scene is just flawless, and I want to go ahead and get this out of the way. I really like the Phil Collins songs in this movie. I think they are really good. They have really great lyrics. They work as radio songs, but also in the film itself. And I understand why they didn't do like a musical number in this movie because, well, this was 1999. Disney wasn't really keen on doing musicals because the past couple of them didn't really do that hot. So with this movie, yeah, it works because I feel like what the Phil Collins songs say is pretty much what the songs would have been in the actual movie, like if the characters sung them. So I just really like it. I really like that part of the film. Tarzan in this movie, you see him grow up, and he is great. I love the voice actor they got for Tarzan here. He is incredible, and I love the look of the movie. I love how Tarzan isn't just swinging from the vines, he is surfing on the vines. He is pretty much just moving around super really fast, and it's really fun to watch. And it's the kind of thing that if you would have told me, like, hey, Tarzan was gonna be like skating across the lines in this movie, you'd be like, well, I would be like, that sounds weird, but it really does work here. It's really, really well done, and I just really love the way they do the way he swings on the vines in this movie. It's amazing. Jane and her father are really fun here, especially Jane. She feels like a normal person in this movie, and not a character from fiction that's been around for years. So that's cool. I really love her relationship with Tarzan. I love Tarzan in this movie. He is just great. He's just one of the most underrated Disney protagonists, in my opinion. I just love him. I think he's a great protagonist in this movie. The Eve family's great too. You have this mother here, and you have her husband, who is pretty much disapproving of Tarzan throughout the entire movie, till Tarzan has to prove himself to him. You have these human people who are hunters that are trying to take away all these apes, and it's really sad because I mean they're apes and you see them and they're people, so yeah, it's a little sad. And the villain in this movie, he's one of the worst parts. He is very generic here, even though he gets a really satisfying death scene at the end. He is definitely a generic hunter character. I don't know, he's not great. He's the only part of this movie that holds it back from being like a true 10 out of 10 for me. But the rest of the movie's great. I mean, like I said, the songs tell a story. They're really, really good. The animation here is phenomenal. It's amazing. Tuk Epatuk, I believe is her name. The little ape. She's a little annoying, but she's not as annoying. I used to hate this character when I was a kid, but watching it again tonight, I'm like, no, she's not as annoying as some side characters would be in a Disney movie today, so that's not too bad. And the movie is just beautifully animated. Like I said, it's beautifully scored. There's so many scenes and shots in this movie that I'm like, wow, that is gorgeous. This is honestly, in my opinion, the definitive version of Tarzan. This is the version of Tarzan that I just cannot see them topping. It's a brilliant idea to put in an animation, and this was at the very end of the Disney Renaissance. Like, this is the last film in the Disney Renaissance. And our past couple of movies didn't do amazing. So when this came out, it's like, will this be great? I imagine back in 1999 because I wasn't alive. And yeah, it is. I mean, this movie is perfect almost. The villain is a little generic, but besides that, it's great. I love the scene, even though I wish we knew why Tarzan, like, I wish Tarzan knew that the jaguar was the one to kill his parents, because he does kill that jaguar, but he doesn't know until later in the movie. So that's one flaw. But besides that, this is a near perfect movie. I just really love this film. I always have. I think it's amazingly animated. It's amazingly scored. The voice acting here is great. The designs for the characters are great. I just love this movie. And if Disney really wants to remake a movie, this and Hercules should get a remake. So, with all that being said, I will give Tarzan from 1999 a 9.5 out of 10.